So the Peterborough Chase next then, it's 2.5 miles this time, grade 2, and the top one is Grey Spire, Thunderspark, Law of Consequence, Joshua Sutherland, Arch Fiend, Hands, Cold Snap, Obi-Wan, Duke of Burgundy, Darren Howells, Fast Home, Daniel French, Hungry Bear, Colin Clark, Pistol Pete, Jamie Hopkins, Primal Scream, Kevin Minahan, Ramsden House, Jim Murray, Balljan, Paul Rhodes, Corianne, John's Jumpers, Dan Silly Orange, Stu Gray, Give Vitachi, Doug Warren, Honey Badger, Leon Van Rensburg, James African, Derek Hinton, Lassie Go, Alex Cherry, Oaks Day, Graham Clutterbuck, Supersonic Sunset, Molliet Surfer, and Vintilla was the bottom one. Didn't quite catch the trainer of that one, so a massive field for this. And away they go then. And Borjan and James African look like they're going to be the first two to show. I think we've got two horses called Honey Badger running this week, because I'm pretty sure there was one called Honey Badger running on the flat as well the other day. So anyway, over the first they go. And Lassiego is the one that's taking it up. I'm not sure that's Lassiego or Lassiego. Lassiego probably sounds a little bit better as they take the water then. They're all over that one okay, as usual with Vintilla just the back marker. That was the one I missed the trainer. I'm looking at the colours. I think it might be a Carl Aragante horse. So it's Lassiego in the lead then. Borjan is second. James African is third as they take the third. One or two sloppy jumps there, but they've all got to the other side of it okay. And they've got another 12 fences to take, another 13 fences actually, as they take number 4, and they're all over that one okay as well, with Lassiego clearing the lead by about 3 or 4 lengths to Law of Consequence, who's wide on the track. Another Grey Spire is up there with the leading group, so too is James African. That's another grey as they take fence number 5, and they're all over that one okay as well, with Lassiego clear in front from Grey Spire. Ramsden House makes a forward move as well. Then Borjan and Corianne's also getting a bit closer. That's another grey as well, I think. And then after that one is Arch Fiend, Oaks Day. That one won the Mackinson a couple of weeks ago, making a bit of a forward move. So this should be the right trip for that one. And towards the back of the field, Honey Badger is now just the back marker alongside Dan Silly Orange, running in those new Stu Gray silks. So Lassiego then in the lead from Borjan second, Grey Spire third, Ramsden House 4 as they take number 6. They all stream over that one okay as well. And Lassiego not been challenged yet. Grey in second, as well as Grey Spire, and the third grey in third is Corianne as they take number 7, and they all streamed over that one nicely, with Honey Badger and Cold Snap just being pushed along a little bit towards the back of the field. So they come up past the stand then. They've got another complete circuit to go, and Lassiego is in front by about 3 or 4 lengths to Primal Scream, who's now gone second. Duke of Burgundy's moved up into third. Then comes Borjan and Grey Spire, and then Corianne and Vintilla as they take that ditch as they race away from the stand and over that little pathway, with Lassiego over that one in front. Primal Scream in second. Then Grey Spire and Borjan. Duke of Burgundy's after that, then Corianne, then James African, with Law of Consequence and Hungry Bear, Arch Fiend. After that one, Ramsden House has lost its place. Oaks Day has been sitting quietly in midfield for most of the race. Pistol Pete has now just been shuffled to the back as they take number 10, and they're all still standing and jumping well. But Lassiego has now been joined by James African and Grey Spire as they take the water, and James African has shot into the lead. So James African it is then from Arch Fiend, who's come through in a second as Lassiego starts to drop away. Law of Consequence on the outside is third. Grey Spire and Corianne are still there as they take number 12, and they're all over that one as well, with James African 3 lengths clear of Law of Consequence. Arch Fiend is third. Grey Spire is fourth. Lassiego is now beaten, I think, as they take the 13th. They're all safely over that one, with Fast Home now the new back marker. James African's in the lead, 2 lengths up, coming down to the 14th, which is 3 from home. It's James African in the lead. Law of Consequence is second. This is the third last. Law of Consequence made a mistake, and James African is in the lead by a couple of lengths too. Corianne has now gone second. Ramsden House is moved up into third. Primal Scream, here comes Hungry Bear for the first time as all. Grey Spire's looking for a run up the inside, and at the moment James African is holding them off. Corianne second, down towards the second from home, 3.5 furlongs to race. Corianne now pokes ahead in front, and Corianne takes it up. Corianne quickly on 2 lengths clear of Ramsden House in second. James African is third. Hungry Bear fourth. Honey Badger's now running on, then Borjan and Cold Snap. Law of Consequence is still there, but it's Corianne in the lead at the second last. Corianne stood off it, got away with it though, and also couldn't run on the outside of the track is Cold Snap, but Corianne Corian's got first run, he's 4 lengths clear, coming down towards the final fence. It's a short run and there's only just over a furlong to go over the last. Corian skips over it and pulls away, and Corian from Law of Consequence, Borjan and Grace Spire. This is going to be a win for Corian, racing up towards the line. She's slowing down a little bit, but she's got enough in hand and takes it comfortably from Law of Consequence second. Borjan Oaks Day ran on to claim fourth ahead of Ramsden House, I think, but it was a win for Corian for John's Jumpers. Wins it quite comfortably. Law of Consequence for Joshua Sutherland second. Borjan for Paul Rhodes was third. Oaks Day for Graham Clutterbuck was fourth. And Ramsden House for Jim Murray was fifth.